Hey guys, I know it's been a while and I am so sorry that it's been a while. So for this video, I'm just going to, just weave in and out of talking about what I'm drawing and what I've been up to in life. So today I'm just doing a couple sketches for fun, just to put something on a piece of paper. It's been a while since I actually sat down and really drew, because I'm not really counting the small little doodles that I do in 5 seconds. But each one of these probably took I think the whole thing took 50 minutes. All 4 sketches, they're pretty simple, just headshots. But for the first and second sketch, I didn't use a reference, so you can really see my default style showing. And yeah, this is just the most I'm basically just warming up. For the first 2 drawings are just warm-ups. The second 2, or the last 2, I used reference, so those will look a lot better. But for the first 2, yeah, they're very default. Okay, so anyways, I've been gone. How long have I been gone for? I've been gone for 4 months, maybe more, right? I don't know. Actually, no, on YouTube, I've been gone for 4 months. But on Instagram, I've been gone for a month or 2. So, let me just go back in time a little bit. In March, I had my birthday. I turned 18, which means I could apply for, or not apply, what is it called? Basically, in Taiwan, the legal driving age is 18, so after I turned 18, I immediately started going to driving classes. And from late March to early April, from late March to late April, I was busy learning how to drive, which was horrendous. I sucked so bad, but I kind of got the hang of it. And then in late April, I did my driver's written test, which I failed horribly because I didn't study that much. Big mistake on my part. Anyways, so I had to wait 2 weeks to retake the test. So I waited a week, and then the second week I continued going back to practicing driving, because if I didn't, then I would have just completely forgot how to do it. So early May, I was still doing the driving stuff, and I passed. And also in May, I was doing Mermaid. So I was driving I was driving in the midday, and maybe around either in the morning or nighttime. I don't know when I chose, but I would do a drawing. So I was going to driving class every single day. Was it every single day, Saturdays and Sundays? No, I don't think so. I think it was just Monday to Friday, and it was 3 hours a day or 4. It really depended whenever the teacher was like, oh yeah, you can go home, So that's what I was doing. And in early mid-March, in mid-May, I passed the written test. And after that, I had to do the course test. Basically, the things that we were practicing every single day, that was the course. I drove straight. I looked left and right on the intersections, and my parking was pretty good. Also, the S, if you don't know the S, that was the most stressful part, but I did it pretty well. And then right after that, after you pass that, then you have to do another test, which is the road test, which they put you on the real road, and you kind of just have to cross your fingers that there's no big trucks to screw over your run, because if you get unlucky and there's a big truck or something slightly out of the ordinary goes on, then you don't know how to act, and you're pretty much screwed. But I got pretty lucky. Nothing out of the ordinary happened on the road. I drove straight. I kept my speed limit pretty well, and my turns were great. Parking was well, and then I passed. So that was what happened through March, April, and May. And because it was still May, so I finished up at Mermaid, and then June came along. But normally after Mermay or Inktober, I take like the whole month to quote unquote rest, but that's just my excuse to just not do anything. But let's just hush hush, Let's just say I took a whole month to rest, but I was still doing other stuff, just unimportant stuff. And then in July, I started doing Chinese lessons. So every day, starting from July 7th, except for 7th, but I think it was canceled because of typhoon. So I started in July 8th, so going to college, with the language course. And it's been every day, starting at 9 to 12. It's like 3 hours every day, but it hurts the brain so much. Chinese is so hard to learn. Like, I don't know who I thought I was, thinking, oh yeah, maybe I guess, it won't be that bad. It was pretty bad. Yeah, every day is a rough day because I have to learn and remember the tones. I don't have to this part. I don't have to really know how to write, but I want to. I need to know how to read. And speaking is also just as bad because my tones are all messed up. My pronunciation is horrible. So basically, I've been going to school every day and just eating shit. But I think I'm not behind, which is good, I think. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for July, and I'm gonna continue to be doing for August. My classes end on at the end of August. So hopefully after that, I will have a little more time. And then I'm probably gonna go do it all over again because, you don't just stop. Like, after you finish the first semester, you don't just stop learning the language. You need to keep improving, which means I'll probably be going to next semester as well. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I know this video was really random, but it's kind of just me saying why I was gone. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I can post more and get y'all some content. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Bye.